Hello, everybody. A lot of people ask me, like, with the Bugsyverse, how many Bugsies and how many things would I want to do with, like, the Bugsies that I have planned in the other characters? Well, for the other characters, I really want to do a solo series with Yonky B because, like, I kind of want to change his backstory anyway because Yonky B was kind of a, it kind of went with Yonky J's character, the you know the guy that will not be named on this channel. So I wanted to so I kind of want to change his backstory a little bit. And how I like the Yakuza series. I'm not gonna say that he was ever a Yakuza, but he always kind of ran into them. And even though they all tried to kill him, and even Majima was always trying to kill him too. It was Kazuma and him. And because and it would kind of explain the whole Ghost of Osaka like moniker he has, and the fact that once, yeah, Yonky B was another Bugsy when I conceptualized him. And then I thought, you know what? Since I'm like resetting the Team H adventures in the Team H verse, what if I just resetted him too? And then I just kind of had the idea that they were cousins, but they kind of looked the same. Yeah, I know, weird, but I thought it'd be kind of funny. Be kind of like that trope where trope in TV shows where like there's always like a cousin and he looks the same as the main character, just with like slight differences. I just did that. But Young's whole dynamic with Prime is that the fact that they're cousins and like literally most of the stuff that happens to Young, Prime doesn't really know much about because he's busy in his own stuff. But he finds out like Young will always tell him about what happened in his days in Japan. He you could say that he still has run-ins with the with certain Yakuza members from the Yakuza series, but they don't really mess with him anymore because like legit, he took down a bunch of like grunts, and he took down a bunch of grunts and like he's like if any of your dogs come after me, I'm going I'm gonna destroy every last single one of you. You think Cosmo's worse? Oh, you ain't mess with the ghost of Osaka and live. He would be, he was basically like that. Um, he's still kind of like that, but he's more, I've toned him down a little bit since he's kind of aging. Um, he's got Zig. Yeah, I would explain who Zig is, but y'all pretty much know if you've been talking to me. I'm not gonna tell you who Zig is, but let's just say it's very important to the Lord of the Big Titty Box Network. But still, so yeah, Yonk is like one of the biggest characters I kind of want to just flesh out more in like a story. Whether it happens in the past or the future, like I would love to do that. Like or even make a game out of it, like an RPG where he's going around Tokyo and shit, and you know, beating up various members and stuff, and stuff like that. I could do that with RPG Maker, and it sounds like a good idea. I would think. I mean, it's kind of like it's like if you mixed, if I had my game, it'd be kind of like a RPG Yakuza thing, like way more RPG, but kind of like nah, it'd be like River City Ransom. Like an RPG Maker would be like River City Ransom. That'd be the best way to do it. Yeah. Another one I kind of want to do is like with the Sakura Wars part of the Bugsy verse. I want to really. I'm gonna probably do a lot of solo stories with like Ansukamaru and Harima when they leave the Japan version of Flower Division into their own stories. The thing about that is I haven't played 4 and 5 yet, so I don't really know what happens in them. And you guys are like, well, Bugsy, you can still probably you could probably still watch the translation guide stuff. Yeah, but I kind of want to experience it because then because the Soccer Wars universe is gauged off of my experiences in the game and how I react to certain things. So then I kind of just think, okay, then how would my characters act in this situation? What would they do? What would they say? Stuff like that. So it's gauged off of that. Another thing. Well, okay, hold on, everybody. Anyways, guys, anyways, like I was about to say, um, I had to take care of a fly, but like I said, um, yeah, they're like another they're like I'm thinking of just making a whole bunch of solo series, like for certain characters that are not going to get fleshed out in main stories. I mean, Team H is gonna have a lot of them. It's one of the many things I've been kind of considering. But I want the others to have, because, Ansukumaru and Har, well, their Multiverse versions are a lot more, defined. They both have their own, things that go on in their lives. And, they have their own things going on. But the fact of the matter is, they're close to their Bugsy in their universe. Some Ansukamaru's and Harimas in the other universes are or they're not because of some reasons. There are actually some universes where Ansukamaru is the one that is having to fight with Bugsy, and he leads instead of Harima, and Harima stays with Bugsy. Like in certain universes, in certain iterations of that universe, it's kind of a fun little. It's kind of these are just fun little thought experiments. Taking what I've already established and kind of just twisting it around a little bit. Like, some of these are going to be written on my website. Others are going to be full-fledged, me acting out videos, kind of how they went. And others, I don't know what the others are going to be yet. But, and, Altstuck is coming along swimmingly. And, also, for my pal Shin, who is a big freaking Homestuck fan, about the same level as me, really enjoyed the story so far, and I'm like, yes! Because the thing about Shin is he's kind of a stickler for Homestuck stuff, because Homestuck 2 and blogs were really good for him, but he looked at my stuff and he was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And I'm like, I mean, dude, that made my day. Shit, if you're watching this, man, it made my day. I'm just I want to continue that further. Also, I haven't forgotten about I haven't forgotten about all my gaming guys. That is getting work done. I'm just, you know, I don't. I'm trying to think what else they could do, but it's gonna be just Neptune and G playing a game, and certain things will happen during that. Certain very special quests that they get, and very special events. And yeah, they just can't. Yeah, that's gonna happen in that. You know, because with all my game guys, I want to have like G take the goddesses on a date, and with Neptune, I thought it'd be more prudent if I just had them, play a game. Everything else I already have figured out. We're not really gonna get into the plot with all my gaming guys until maybe a few more episodes in. I just want to reestablish who the CPU goddesses are for people who don't know, and because one of my main goals with some of my fan works is I want people to get into the original series that's based off of. Because like I want to show people that like I'm gonna say his name. I'm gonna say Chris. I'm gonna say it. But I want to prove that like yeah, just because Christian likes it, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. A lot of people don't like Christian being in these fandoms. I especially. Because God damn. Guys, like the day Christian entered like freaking hyperdimension Neptunia, I was like, oh my god, no. No. You guys are like, Bugsy, why does that trip you out and make you a little sad? It's like, dude, I don't want him to just use like, with all the stuff that's going on with like this dimensional merge thing, I just don't. It's just like I hate him using like that. I hate him using the hyperdimension terminology, and I know you guys can say that's petty, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's pretty obvious he hasn't played. Like he played like a few of the games, or at least the one. Or he'd already know that there's already kind of a blue heart. Yeah, but like, it's just like, yeah. And I want to prove that, yeah, just because Christian may like Hyperdimension Neptunian, that doesn't mean everybody should just go away from it. It's actually a pretty good series. And sure, the characters pretty much are going to stay the same. The only thing that's different is that they're all gunning for Bugsy G's like heart, and it kind of makes sense that they're all going to fight over him, because if you don't know about Hyperdimension Neptunia, they fought during the console war because they're glorified. They're basically humanized consoles, basically, and they all have a competitive nature, so fighting over Bugsy G is it's personal, but it also kind of plays into their their competitive sides. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that. I'm still like writing these things, and I know you guys are like, Bugsy, why do you always talk about these? Well, because some people actually want to know. And I'm not trying to sit here and go like, I'm only going to talk about Sonic stuff for the guys who really want to hear me talk about Sonic stuff. People like my stuff for different things, even if you only stick around for when I'm just talking about Archie. But yeah. One of the other things, because like seriously, a lot of people ask me like, why do I do this? And why am I not just talking about Sonic? I'm like, there's nothing really to talk about with Sonic other than the other stuff I'm setting up for videos that are gonna be down the line. And those are taking a little bit more time because I really want to make sure I got my information right and I don't fucking screw up. But I'm also working on my other stuff because that's the stuff I'm passionate about because I want to see that through to the end. Some people were like, where? One person was like, where is, where's your Sonic Dreamfire stuff? I'm still working on that. It's just, it's taking a little bit of a break. And some of my other friends were like, hey, you can still like do it, man. It's up to you, even though they're like making a season 3 and your thing is like a reboot. I'm like, yeah, but I kind of want to give season 3 its time to freaking shine before I just go, hey everybody, Sonic Freedom Fighters. I don't wanna steal no one's thunder. You know what I mean? Besides, I'm working on my other stuff too, so the basic plan was one of these days, when I'm written everything out, and it's all done, it was gonna get animated, and like seriously, that's where the Big Three Box TV, Big Three Box TV Network TV, or the Big Three Box TV, if you prefer, basically it was gonna be straight up. Like I would schedule things, and it was gonna have like bumpers, promos, and fake commercials. Yeah, they were not gonna be real commercials. I was gonna put them on my website and Blair. Like, hey kids, would you like chocolate covered fish pops? They come from the sea. Like, yeah, I have a whole like folder of weird ass commercial ideas that I'm just gonna fucking act out. It's really quite weird what I have planned for that. All of them are food. All of them are potentially edible. One is a breath. One of them is like a breath commercial, kind of like Mentos, but it's called Fire Toast or Firo. Like, if you want that heat in your breath, take some Fire Toast. A whole bunch of stuff. I have planned a whole bunch of like weird commercials that would play in between various stuff. One of the other things I want to do when I'm done with Alt Stuck Act 1 is like I want to find a bunch of people who like the MSPA fan adventures and see if I can rally a team together to get that up and off the ground. I know some people said like, I don't know, like some people have actually, I've told people about the premise and some of them were like, I don't know, man, like it's a fan adventure and it's part of your Bugsyverse and most of the references you will probably make are not going to be applicable to the fan adventure thing because not a lot of people are going to get it. But the thing about, I would say, yes, it's more tied into the Mockverse side of things, but I feel like even if you're a Homestuck fan, you can find some enjoyment out of it, and even if you don't know anything about the Mockverse, it's kind of an introduction to the Mockverse for some people that, haven't really been, paying attention to all this. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be in like alt stuff that's gonna lead on into its like own little series. There's also a various bunch of side universes for Team H, which I'm Again, Teenage is getting its own video because there's a lot of lore to talk about with that. I mean, a metric shit ton of lore, but I'm probably gonna have to change why the worlds are all together into something else, so not to be confused with something else. So yeah. Other than that, I've been writing. I've been upset that I can't get into PSO, and everybody seems to be able to, and I can, and it irritates me. But other than that, I believe that. Other than that, I've just been working diligently, and there's a lot of stuff I've been putting onto the that I'm putting onto the website. I will come back to Blair and put some stuff for Blair, so they actually kind of like up the ante when it comes to like time limits for videos. But I can still do like short little videos for that. You know, like concept ideas and all this other stuff. Probably some what ifs too. All my characters, various franchises, and whatnot. Yeah, like that's what's happening right now, and I'm just right. And I'm thinking of revising my Sonic MMO idea because I made that idea before Forces came out. And now that Forces has now been brought into the equation, it's making me think that, yeah, Sonic MMO could happen. But I'm still not letting go of the alternate universe angle for that because, like, honestly, honestly, that still sounds like a good idea. I just wish Sega could take it. I wish Sega could take it and use it and be like, yeah, this is gonna be Sonic's ultimate celebration. And for all I know, there could be a Sonic game where we literally go to many different interpretations of Sonic, and that would be awesome. That'd be amazing. But like the MMO idea, I think would be kind of cool. Like, I don't know for anybody else, but for me, I really think I think it's an interesting idea because it gets people interested in other interpretations of Sonic, and there'd be various missions. And I had this idea that you're getting all your missions from the Dimensional Freedom Fighters. Yeah, can't you tell I've been playing a lot of freaking Phantasy Star Online when I was still playing it and not locked out of it like I am now? So, yeah. And also, I would keep the buddies from Sonic Runners, but they'd be a little bit like mags or pets. But yeah, that's just a preview. I think that's about it, really. I think I'm done. But yeah, guys, I've just been busy working on stuff, and you can see a lot of content on the website, but not so much here because I've just been so busy, and sometimes I only have so much time in the day to just get something done. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hit the bell, like the video, comment, because seriously, commenting helps me out more than you know. If you're at all interested in what I'm working on, it'd be nice to, if you have some feedback, I will listen. But I shall see you all later. I got all the stuff to write, and I'll see you guys real soon. Also, all my gaming guys, I need to get back on that. And then Omnifracturing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.